Hello and welcome to Studio Crafe 315. I am Rosanne Perla. I am a demonstrator for Stampin' Up. Today I am showing you the brand new online exclusive that came out this Tuesday, 2 days ago, Textured Notes. I used the Textured Notes stamp set. There are 7 stamps included in this. I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 7 because I used only 1 sentiment on this one, and I'm going to show you how I made this. Before I start, I want to show you a couple of other things that go with this that I used. I used this natural ribbon. It's called a wave trim. You might be able to find it online. I thought it was perfect for this. Goes with the natural textured design of this. So this I bought a long time ago on the clearance, like I want to say a couple months ago. Okay, they do have a ribbon and some dots that go with this. I did not get those. I just bought the bundle, which included the textured notes and the dies, which really, and I bought the paper separate. Only because the suite was too much for me and I didn't want all of the other things, the ribbons and stuff. And you have to pick and choose what you think that you would like. But it's called Botanical Textures Suite Collection, and it's the Textured Notes bundle, which is this and the dies. I have to show you the dies. I have to show you these dies because I absolutely love these dies. And they are like a basket weave, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these rectangles, and one long rectangle for the sentiment. It'll fit that sentiment. These will also fit the sentiment. I could show you a trick. I'm not going to show you today with that. I'm going to show you some other tricks. So these are the dies. So you get the bundle and the textured note dies, which would go with so many things. They're just gorgeous. Like this one reminds me of bamboo. There's like basket weaves, and very, 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 very pretty. So I want you to be able to see those. Okay. So these are the dies that I'm using tonight. Okay. Yeah, that's a very good look of those. This was on the celebration as one of the free items. I don't know if it's still available, but the Natural Botanicals, I don't think it is. I checked last night. This one also would go with this, and you can use some of this as a supplement. So if you got this on celebration, you can use this with this card set. Okay, so the suite includes, or the whole collection includes the bundle, which is the notes, the stamp set, and the dies. Also, there is the series paper, which is called Stamp Sets Textured Notes, Textured Note Cling Stamp, and Textured Note Dies. The paper is not textured notes. It is called Woven Textures, 12 by 12. And this is the card we're making tonight, by the way. And it is 4 sheets of 3 designs. So you get 12 sheets always. But there's 8 designs because they're double-sided. So four sheets of the 3. I misspoke. There are. Let's do this. Okay. There is. This is Woven Textures. There's 12 sheets. Okay. This is the first one. It is a linen. And the opposite side is this basket weave. And then there's this weave. They're all a basket weave. This one sort of looks like carpet to me. And this side, gorgeous textures. So you get 3 sheets of each, and there are 3 sheets of each double-sided design. So there's one side, one set, 2 sets. Here's the other 2 that go with this. Okay, with the linen, which is very, very popular. Okay. And you get 3 sheets of this one. Really cool, that basket weave. Here's the other sheet. I used 1 sheet, or almost 1 sheet. And then you've got this one, which has the granite gray it goes with, and black, and espresso. Okay, so you get 3 of those. So you have 8 designs, 3 sheets of each of the double-sided. Does that make sense? I hope so. Okay, so today I used this sheet, and I used it going up and down. Next time I'll cut it this way. I prefer it to go horizontal this way. Okay, just some little things that I realized afterwards, but no biggie to have it going long ways. I use pecan pie as my base cardstock. I always keep this card base with my 12 by 12s because it gives you the coordinating colors. You can do other colors as well. You can use your color wheel and coordinate the colors as well. But they suggest basic beige, crumb cake, early espresso, gray granite, and pecan pie. And I automatically thought of, for this one, pecan pie and early espresso. So if I did pecan pie, and I wanted complementary colors, okay, here are the complementary colors going back and forth. Now, if I moved it a little, I can get some different colors and staying within the complementary. So I could stay here or go across. If I wanted triadic, here's triadic, here's triadic. I knew that Blackberry Bliss would go, or Berry Burst, with this. You start getting used to your colors when you use them a lot. Pumpkin pie and pecan pie, of course, and then triadic, okay? If I wanted to do monochromatic, I could go this way, Curry Crush, pecan pie, pumpkin pie. I could go this way, Daffodil Delight, pecan pie, crushed curry. And I even could get in lemon lolly there with monochromatic. Or I can go this way and go Cajun Craze, pumpkin pie, pecan pie. Or that's about, well, I could do Calypso Coral and get those 4 in. So that's how you use this. Analogous, I could go all the way and have all of this. Okay? So that's how you use your color chart. They give you suggestions. I use my color chart often. Some I don't, but often I do. And I do like the color chart. So this release on Tuesday was the online release of product. So I suggest, it's only online. So I suggest you go online and see what they released 2 new kits and all of this new product. So go online and look at the new product and see what you are interested in. If you are interested in this product, I am going to do 3 cards. I am doing a card club starting this month again. I always do a card club. It's open to anyone. Okay, with a $25 order, I will send you the 3 cards, the products for the 3 cards, and you would put them together watching these videos. And this is the card. I used only this stamp set, and I used the die cut around here, and I will show you, okay, as we put it together, and the paper product. So I will give you a list of items to put this together, and I could give you the dimensions as well, okay? So I also used copper clay. I pulled out copper clay, and as I do it, I'll show you. I used Old Olive, and I used Early Espresso and Pecan Pie, as well as, did I use Pecan Pie on this? No, I didn't. I didn't use Pecan Pie. This is it. This is what I used. Instead of Pecan Pie, I tried copper clay, and I like it. I like the way it stands out. I hadn't used copper clay. Copper clay is, well, I'm not sure, but it's one of the 5 in colors. Every year they come out in May with the new catalog with 5 new colors. And this is the 2023-2025. So these 5 colors, part of this set is copper clay, leaves the, or gets put into the regular colors. They swap them out, or they don't, but they add some of the colors. So I like the way this stands out. And yeah, so let's talk about it. Let's make it. Let me switch things around here. I like my mat. And as I put this together, I decided on Old Olive. I looked at Garden Green, Old Olive, and Mossy Meadow. And I decided on Old Olive. It's just what I preferred. I checked on the copper clay, and I liked the way it was this brownish little tinge of red in there. And then I did espresso. I didn't mean to do this in green, but it's pretty cool that it is in green. This is the basket weave stamp. So I will be stamping off and using, I always use a little piece of paper to do my secondary stamping, which is a technique you might have seen me do before or other demonstrators. Okay, so I'm going to start with this, this piece. I moved things off of my desk, so I'm going to have to work back and forth. And I die cut this ahead of time with the second die cut. This is the way I store mine when they come in. I usually had a different pouch that I put them in that fit right in the case, but I haven't been able to find those on Amazon, so I haven't ordered them. I will find them. I just haven't had a lot of time. I'm getting ready to go to Onstage next week, which is the big convention where we get to see the catalog, the new catalog next week. And if you become a demonstrator, you have the opportunity to attend next year. And you also get to see all of the products and pre-order the products at least 1 month ahead of time. This time we're getting 2 months, a month and a half ahead of time before they even go out to the customers. And the reason we get that is because we are able to put together items and purchase them ahead of time and put together these items to show them to you before they come out. So you get an idea of what you might want to purchase or what you might want to make in a club with me. And I'm going to mention club a lot. Okay, I mentioned the opportunity, and that is all on my blog page. And I will show you that in the description. Everything will be written out with links. Okay, I used card base cut on the vertical. Okay, instead of horizontal. I do a lot of horizontal, but I did this on the vertical. I used these, but I'm gonna probably try my other embellishments. I use these, and I don't know if they're still available, but they are pecan pie and clear. And I use the pecan pie on there. So that's a possibility. I'm just pulling out everything. I told you about the natural botanicals. That was the freebie. Well worth it. I know I will be using that a lot. I have my card mat. And my inside of my card I need. Right there. Oh, and I just ran out of my, which I love, my Stampin' Seal. And I thought I had an extra and I used it. So, I wasn't able to do that. I did use the mini dots, mini dimensionals, sorry. Sometimes I call them mini dots. So what I do is I put everything that I'm going to be using, and I need my dots. Like these are my dots, these are my mini dimensionals. What I do is I put everything in one of my little containers. Usually it's a flat container. Before I get started, these are rubber stamps. They're called cling stamps. And I prefer these stamps for a couple of reasons. Number one, they give absolute beautiful impressions. I think way better than the acrylic stamps. Number two, they're easy cleanup. You will see me clean it up very fast, and it does. Number three, it does not stain. So I've already used all of these. None of them stain. It doesn't matter what color I use. My rubber stamps never stain. So I prefer those. That's three good reasons why I prefer those. I'm just going to push this one to the side. So when you get your rubber, they come attached in. Take them off, and they have a piece of paper on them. And what you do is you put that aside, and then there's a sticker sheet, and this is the sticker sheet. And it took me probably 5 minutes to do all of my stamps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do have a short video, a YouTube short on how to do this, but I wanted to show it while I am actually using a brand new stamp set. So I'm going to, that's too small. I'm going to put it on here. Usually weekly I clean off with the spray cleaner that Stampin' Up has. I clean off all my acrylic blocks. I don't need to do that. I need to do this. And it's just maintenance that I do weekly. I probably will do it on Saturday morning. So, what you do is there's a little slit in this side. There's no slit on this side. And what you do is you just lift it, okay? And this is what I do so that before I take the whole sticker off, and I'll show you, I just give these little slits a little lift so that I can easily take it off, and then I'll be able to put it on there, and I'm going to show you how. So I just set it down, make sure that there's no bubbles or anything, and there isn't, okay? I could go like this a little bit if I needed to. Okay, so then what I do is I take this off. I already took the top off of that. And to keep it clean, I had it attached to the stamp, but you don't. You leave this separate. And I know that the leaf is down on the bottom and the leaf is down here. And I get right on top of it like an airplane landing. And I match it up until I get close. And then I just stick it down. And I look at all the sides, because you do have to guide it and switch it around a little bit. And I'm a little bit picky, so I did all my other ones already. And you know what? When I first did this, I was like, oh no, I'm not getting rubber stamps. I love my rubber stamps. So I do not want Stampin' Up! To not do these. And there you have your stamp. And it's got the sticky on it from the sticker. And then you just store them. You get rid of this. You don't need it. I don't use it. And you store all of your stamps right in. I keep the rubber thing so that I always know, you know, if I'm missing a stamp. So these 4 are all over here. And that's what I do. That's how I use it. So I'm going to take this one out and put it back here because I'm going to use that. So I wanted to show you that technique and tip. Don't be afraid of rubber stamps. They really are a very good quality. Okay, so I'm going to put this aside. And I'm going to put this aside. I'm going to stand it up there. It does stand up nicely as a vertical card. And you saw the inside. And you saw I decorated the envelope. There's so many ways you can decorate an envelope and the inside and what you choose to do. Okay. So let's do this. Here's my bone folder. Okay. Now I did 5 1/4 and I should have done 5 1/2, but only I know that. So I'm evening it on the top and bottom and I'm going to stick it down. Okay. And it should have been full, you know, the full page, because I did do 4 1/4, but that's okay. For whatever reason, right? Stamp this, so I'm going to set this aside for a few minutes. And I am going to first stamp, oh, and I also used, another set, the Essential Elements set right here. And here are the other dots that I really like these because they are wood tone. They are from the Latte Love, I think it was, adhesive back swirl dots. Yeah, they were from Latte Love, which is already all sold out on the last chance list. So those I might use on this one. Or I might use them on a different one. Okay. Okay, so we're using 2 of the stamps out of Elements of Text. And that's this one I'm going to use and this one. Okay. I am going to do copper clay first. And I'm going to stamp off this time. I'm not going to have it that dark. It came out that dark, even after stamping off. I was really surprised. Okay. And I'm going to go about 3/4. My cards no two ever come out the same. So I don't know about you when you make cards or even my scrapbook pages. I scrapbook as well. I am going to start clubs. As many people can join, as many people as you want now, because they are changing it. This is the last month that I will have a host code, a workshop code. And this is the last month that I will have that available. So, okay. And I use the big stamp with Old Olive. And this one I did low, but not that low. Okay, perfect. And then I did one more of this. No, I didn't. I did two of the other, the smaller. So, as you can see, it doesn't stain. I have my chamois just wet with water, and they're so easy to clean. I did two of these. I did one this way, and I did one more this way, and then I did a third one full, not secondary stamping, and I did it higher up, right there, over that. And I think I want one more here. No, I don't. Let me see what I did. Okay. I am going to do the basket weave, which now you barely see. And all of this is in espresso. There it is. Okay. And elements of text. I used early espresso on elements of text. I did it up here. And I actually can't even read the words on this. So, and then I did it over here. And then I did splashes. This card really comes together very fast. I feel like I haven't been doing a lot of stamping, so I really got into this set. I've been using elements of text though. I really, really like elements of text a lot. I've got this right here. I think I did it upside down. Okay, twice. Doesn't matter. Okay. I added a couple of extra splats. Okay. Now we're going to finish this up with the sentiment. You are seriously the best. And let's read the sentiments. You are seriously the best. Thank you. A little note of appreciation. We could do any of those. I did gold olive on the back. And how did I make this? I used another free item from Celebration. It is, it makes the sentiment strips or tags. It does the postage stamp one. It does it in 1 inch, 3/4 of an inch, and a 1/2 an inch. So you put the paper and you turn it, and then you do the other side. Or you could just leave it plain if you want. I did both sides with the little ridges. I did this one. I didn't do the postage stamp. So, and I did, this was 1/4 of an inch, and this was 3/4 of an inch. And I'm going to show you those because I did a few of them, and it actually, I think I need to punch out one. And the white, I used the die cut, this die cut, okay, which is part of the textures. So I was going to show you some of these. I should have a die cut already, and yes, I do. I cut out my dies already, so I have that. I did a few of those in white. And then I'm going to stamp it also in olive. Usually I have everything in an envelope, but I wanted to do some demonstrating. Put everything in this bin. Usually I have flat bins that nobody ever sees. I never take them out and search for stuff. So I think I need to cut a 3/4 strip of old olive. It won't take me long. It'll take me a second. Just making space here. A 1 inch, okay? And if I wanted this 1 inch, it has the guides. So this goes right here for 1 inch. Goes in, okay? And you can see it there, and then you punch. And there you have the one side. So if you just wanted one side, you could just do one side. You know, you might want it that way. You could do like a banner. You could cut them. I'm going to do both sides just to show you. Same thing. Oh, I'm doing the wrong one. I didn't do postage side. Okay. And there you have it. And if you wanted it to, you know, if it was a shorter piece, you just glue dot a piece, and then you would stick it in, you know, with this being like the little guide, because it's only going to clip this little tiny piece. So if it was tiny, like it was cut off, way off, like it was, you just take a piece and you stick it in. Just another little technique. Okay, I'm not going to actually use this one. I'm using this. I'm going to stamp it just like I did here. So I'm going to set these aside. So this is 1/4 of an inch, and this is a 1/2 an inch. But I'm going to do this piece, and I need it to be, I can't remember, 3, 1, 2, 3.5, a little bit over 3.5. Teeny bit over 3.5. Yep. Okay. 3. Yep, I gotta cut off this. Just measuring twice, 3/4 of an inch. I have my paper cutter over here, so, and I have my cut and emboss machines over here instead of bringing them on. I am going to do this one slightly longer because I just prefer it that way. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to put it in, cut, put it in, cut. And I thought this was great. This is in the regular catalog for $28. I got it for free. $60 purchase for celebration. Take advantage of your celebration next year. It's the one sale every year. Did I do this right? No. Well, I could do that. I'm going to do another one. I need it. What did I do? 1, 2, 3.5. I didn't measure correctly. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. One more time. It's okay because I just keep these pieces. Okay. There we go. And this is 3 3/4. So you can even go a little bit longer if you'd like. It only takes off a tiny little piece, but still, that's that little bit. And so I might go, next time I might go 4. Okay. Okay, let's stamp this. That's fine. And I'm going to do the same thing. You are seriously the best. Okay. I want to center it. Stamp. I already have it ready. Old Olive. Okay. Yeah, it was slightly low, but I'm fine with it. You have to be happy with it. You can always do an oopsie and do the other side, the oops side. But this is handmade. This is my philosophy. It's handmade. And so every single one of them turns out different. And you have to be happy with your handmade items. You can't be a perfectionist. They still look beautiful. And if it didn't, I would have redone it. Okay. These are the mini dimensionals. My philosophy is I always have to make a card twice because the second time it should get better. I don't always do my cards on paper. First, like lay it all out. That's what I mean. Okay, this one's the small one. This one's the longer one. Put that down on that dimensional. Okay. Now that is an idea. I can go like that if I wanted to. I don't want to though. I want to get it centered. There we go. need my ribbon and a little bit of adhesive. I want it towards the edge. I am not going to fully go all the way around the back. I'm going to do a little bit on the ends. So I'm going to run my ribbon down the bottom, right on the bottom edge. I'm sticking it down. How do you like this ribbon? And tell me where you're from if you're watching. If you're watching on replay, let me know that you're watching it on replay. Leave a comment and let me know that. Tell me how you like the card. Did you like this design? Are you interested in joining one of my card clubs or scrapbook clubs or paper pumpkin club? I'm going to do sorts of clubs. I'm going to fully advertise them and get the word out there. This is really textured. I love this ribbon. I can't believe it goes so well. Okay, and then I am going to just adhere this down. Sometimes you like your second card better than your first card. I'm going to go a little up further. Okay. And I put this over to the right-hand side and centered it. And just left a little edge. Okay. And instead of centering this, I can get it off because it's the tape, it's not glue dots. I am going to move it over. That's why I had done that. I only pick things that I really, really, really like. And I really, really like this stamp set and this beautiful card. I'm going to put the dots on. These would look great. These are okay, but these would look really good with it. I'm gonna use these again, and I'll use those on another one of these cards that I do. No rhyme or reason how many you use. You have to use a certain amount. No. Okay. And this is the pick tool. It has lots of functions and lots of little different things. Well, okay. So I did not use a glue dot on the ribbon. I did not have to use a glue dot on the ribbon. And I did a much better job on this one. I might redo this one after. Okay. See how they are different? Both beautiful. Inside, quickly, I am going to stamp. I just did 2 leaves, and I did them dark. Okay. So I still used Old Olive. I stuck with my color scheme. And I did this one fully on. Okay. did this one off. Okay. And I leave it blank with nothing inside. I said, you know, I could have stamped thank you. Sometimes I do that later, depending on what I'm using the card for. I might put a different sentiment inside. Or I leave it blank and I write a very nice note and address it to who I am sending it to. That's the beauty of cards, is writing a nice note or a little thought. Doesn't have to be a long one. Oh, okay. And again, that is okay. I can flip this over, but I put the glue on it. So somehow I think I got it from here. Sometimes I will take a whole nother one and I will put one over it and double the card stock. Okay. So there you have the card. The envelope is very simple. I just took the, and I do have a little short video on this. Oh, my video looks pixelated for some reason. It's not coming through. Maybe it's my internet. I hope that you guys are all getting, it's coming through for you. There it is. It's now better. So, what you do is you take a, I cut right here. I put my adhesive on and made sure I covered all of it. I put this right on here and I turned it over and I cut right around it. And there I have my my envelope. Okay. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please put comments and questions in the chat. Any questions that you might have. I hope that you want to know more about the clubs. The clubs are coming, and I'm going to start them right away before I even go next week. And they'll be very simple. I'm thinking a $25 purchase every other month gets you into the club, and you get, for that, you're going to get rewards starting April 15th or 16th, right around there, and everybody's going to have clubs in place of the host code. So you automatically get a reward of 10%. You would get $2 on a $20 and up reward. You start getting rewards. You order, you get rewards. So I'm going to spell that all out, explain it to you. And then there'll be special gifts I have. And I'm, you know, you can do any club, okay? Any club. You don't have to be in a specific club. I'm just saying do 6 months of the club every other month. So basically for a year from now. So you would be in the club for the 6 months in order to get the special rewards from me. And $150 order, etc., will give you, might be a stamp set. It might be, it might be a punch or whatever. At the end of, whenever you do that kind of order. But $25 is going to be my minimum. It might be 20. I'm still thinking and figuring out the logistics of this. We just had a meeting last night that I attended with Stampin'UP regarding the hostess codes and what people are all going to do as far as demonstrators. And some of them have already started this. As always, we had the host code, but we had our clubs as well. I have card clubs up on my blog. Let me put my hostess code out there because this is the last month for the hostess code. I'll put that out and pull this out. And this is the hostess code. And I do, I have a VIP page for anyone who's in a club. anyone places any order ends up being invited to my Facebook VIP page. You are all my VIPs. You don't have to spend, $100 to be a VIP. You are a VIP if you spend, $10, $20, whatever. And this will, I do a gift wheel. So at the end of on the 28th of March, I will do the gift wheel spin. It's a Google gift wheel. I do it live. If you had placed an order, then you will be on my VIP page where I do the gift wheel. And there are some great prizes, including some of these things I have, or things that I overbought, like so, little things, there's going to be a lot of little hostess gifts or rewards during the whole course of it. I do give free handmade card by me each month. I'm behind. I have to get out my February ones. I still haven't got them out, but it's only March 6th. They understand. My customers know. And I'm really inundated with on stage, getting ready for on stage. And so I have a lot of celebration items, extra items that are really good items, stamp sets, and these kinds of things. This is $28. So I do markers. I bought an extra set of markers by accident, so I have been giving those out. The same thing would happen to me with ink pads. I didn't realize it, but I was buying ink pads singles, and then I bought the whole set because it was on sale at one point during the year. So I just wanted to let you know that. Take down my code, you put it in at checkout. If and you can do pickup if you are local to me, or shipping. And I am going to start selling my handmade cards. I'm setting that up on my blog page. So please, go to the blog page, go to my Stampin' Up page. My Stampin' Up web page is where you would purchase all of these items. My blog page is where we would set up club, and I will be highly advertising it in the next 2 weeks. But you can join now, and you can start, you can start with one of the clubs. My February card club is these 3 cards. So these are the 3 cards that I did for February, and that is up on my page. And I have a January, which is the birthday ones as well. This one is wishing you well. This one's wishing you a happy birthday, and this one is also wishing you a happy birthday. And my January one is 5 cards, and that one is $25 for the club to purchase that, and it has 14 little videos that go with each one of those. One of the 5th card has the shopping bag in it. And yeah, those cards are exclusive. All of my cards are exclusive, but this one, I went way out with this and really really made them a little bit more difficult to do because of the shopping bag and all of the items in it. I can't pull those out right now, but I want you to go online. You can see them. You won't see the inside, but I do have some videos. Okay, so have a good night. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. Thank you.